What if I told you that a simple floor transformation video racked up over 350 million views? Yes, you heard that right. 350 million views, with other videos reaching thousands of views from just showing floor renovations with AI. And the best part? You can create the exact same type of viral content using completely free tools. Today, I'm going to walk you through the entire process, step by step, showing you exactly how to make these attention-grabbing floor transformation videos that are blowing up on social media right now. I've already recreated one of these viral videos myself using nothing but free AI tools, and I'm going to show you the results in just a moment. Before we dive in, let me be crystal clear. Everything I'm about to show you uses 100% free tools. No hidden costs, no premium subscriptions required. I've also prepared a complete document with all the prompts and steps you'll need so you can follow along easily. Let me show you the video I created following this exact method. Pretty impressive, right? Now, let's break down exactly how to make this happen from start to finish. To create a video like this, we're going to be working with 3 completely free AI tools, and I'll explain exactly what each one does in our workflow. First up, we have Google Whisk. This is the tool we'll be using to create our images. Now, you can sign up for a free account just using your email address, and once you're in, you'll be able to generate approximately 10 images per day. That's more than enough for what we need to accomplish here. The second tool is Google AI Studio. This one is used to analyze our reference video. Now, this might seem like a secondary step, but trust me, it's actually really important for getting those professional-looking results. We need to understand what makes these viral videos work, and that's where AI Studio comes in. And finally, we have Grok AI. This is the tool that's going to generate our actual video. Now, you might be wondering why I chose Grok specifically, and the answer is simple. It's currently completely free to use, which makes it perfect for this tutorial. No payment information required, no trial period limitations, just pure free video generation. Now we need to create our first image. If you want to replicate the exact flooring video that I showed you earlier, we're going to start with a specific prompt that I've already prepared for you. So head over to the document that contains all of our prompts. You'll find the base image prompt right there at the top. Go ahead and copy that entire prompt. Next, open up Google Whisk in your browser. Once you're in, you'll see the input section where we can paste our prompt. Click on that input field and paste the prompt you just copied. Now, here's an important step. Since we're making a vertical video, the kind that works perfectly for YouTube Shorts, TikTok, and Instagram Reels, we need to change the aspect ratio. Look for the point aspect ratio settings and switch it from the default to 9:16. This gives us that vertical format that performs so well on social media. Once you've got your prompt in and your aspect ratio set to 9:16, go ahead and click the Generate button. One of the great things about Whisk is that it creates images very quickly, so you won't be waiting around forever. When the image is ready, take a moment to preview it. If you don't like what you see, you can simply regenerate it and get a different result. But if you're happy with it, and it matches what you're looking for, click the download button in the top right corner to save it to your computer. You can go ahead and name this file Image1 so we can keep everything organized as we move forward. Now, if you want to make a different type of video, maybe something like an outdoor scene, a kitchen renovation, or any other transformation, you can actually use a reference video to help you generate the perfect prompts. This is a really powerful technique that I want to show you. First things first, download a sample video of whatever transformation you want to recreate. This could be from TikTok, YouTube, or anywhere else you've seen a video style that you like. Once you've got your video downloaded, head over to aistudio.google.com. This is where Google AI Studio lives. Now here's an important step. You need to switch your model selection. Look for the model drop-down menu and change it to either Gemini Flash or Gemini Preview. I want to emphasize this because it's crucial. Make sure you avoid models like Nano, as they don't actually support video uploads. We need a model that can handle video files, so Flash or Preview are your best options. Alright, now click on the Upload icon. It's usually pretty easy to spot in the interface. Select your downloaded reference video and upload it to the platform. Once your video is uploaded and ready, you're going to type this command into the prompt field. Analyze in detail every scene of this video. Then go ahead and press Run or Enter. What happens next is pretty amazing. The AI will start breaking down your video, analyzing all the characters, the movements, the transitions, everything that makes that video work. Now, here's where it gets even better. Once the analysis is complete, tell the AI, create prompts for each scene so that it can be used on AI video creators to produce similar movements and effects. And just like that, the AI will generate detailed prompts for every single scene in your reference video. This is a massive time saver because you don't have to sit there trying to figure out how to describe every movement, every angle, every transition yourself. The AI does all that heavy lifting for you, drawing out prompts that you can use directly in your video generation tools. Now that we have our image and our prompt ready to go, it's time to move on to the actual video creation tool. This is where the magic really happens. Head over to Grok.com. Specifically, you want to go to the Imagine section where the video generation happens. If you haven't already, log in to your Grok account. Once you're logged in, scroll down until you find the Upload box. You'll see an icon there that says Upload a File or has an upload symbol. Click on that icon and select Image 1, the image we created and downloaded earlier from Google Whisk. Now, here's something important to understand. When you upload an image to this tool, you might see a percentage bar start running at the bottom or somewhere on the screen. Don't panic. This is actually the tool automatically generating a video based purely on your image alone. You can go to Settings in Grok AI and disable it. What you need to do is just be patient and wait for that percentage bar to reach 100%. Once it hits 100%, that's when you'll be able to enter your custom prompt to really take control of the generation. Alright, once it's uploaded and ready, go ahead, copy and paste in your prompt, the one we either created earlier or got from Google AI Studio. I have mine in the doc already. Now here's a pro tip that's going to make a huge difference in your results. Always include the phrase time-lapse scene right at the beginning of your prompt. And at the very end of your prompt, add with sound and action but no background music. Why does this matter? Well, adding time-lapse scene at the start ensures that your video moves quickly in that satisfying time-lapse style that people love to watch. And that ending phrase about sound and action but no background music, that generates clean, natural audio, like the sounds of painting, hammering, or whatever action is happening, without any conflicting background music that might mess up your final edit or sound unprofessional. Once you've got your prompt formatted correctly, click the arrow button or the generate button to start the creation process. Once the generation is complete, go ahead and preview it, then download the video. Let's call this one Your First Scene, or Video 1 to keep things organized. Now, take that downloaded video and import it into CapCut. This is where we'll start assembling everything together. Sometimes the generated video won't look exactly like your reference sample. For example, maybe the floor isn't completely black, or it looks wet when it should be dry, or the coverage just isn't quite right. Don't worry, we can fix this before moving on to the next scene. Here's what you do. Go back to Google Whisk and select the image you just used, that original Image 1 we created. Now, use the Refine feature. You'll see this option in the interface and it's incredibly useful for making adjustments. In the Refine prompt, type something like, add a layer of dry black paint onto the entire floor surface. Generate that refined image and download it. Let's save this one as Image 2 so we can keep track of our progress. Now we're ready to create the next part of this. Our transformation. Let's say we want to show someone spreading stones across that black floor. Upload your Scene 2 image, that's the one with the corrected black floor, to Grok's video generation tool. Enter your second prompt, something like, worker appears and spreads black stones on the floor. Here's a tip. You can add specific details to make it look more realistic and natural. Try adding phrases like diverse sizes to make the stones look varied and authentic, or cover the full floor surface to ensure complete coverage. Go ahead and generate that video, then download it when it's done. Remember that you can always regenerate if you don't like the initial output. This is a really important technique that's going to make your video look professional and smooth. To ensure seamless transitions between scenes, we're going to use the last frame of our previous video as the starting image for the next video. Here's how it works. In CapCut, find the video you just made, the one showing the worker spreading stones. Scroll through the timeline and go to the very end of that clip, right to the last frame. Click on the menu icon. It looks like 3 dashes or dots, and select Export Still Image or Export Frame. Save this exported frame as Scene 3. Now, go back to the Grok tool, upload this Scene 3 image, and enter the prompt for your next step. For instance, worker pouring liquid silicone over the stone-covered floor, or whatever your next transformation step is. Sometimes the AI will randomly change the lighting in your scene, making it darker or brighter than previous clips. If this happens, just add this phrase to the end of your prompt. Do not change lighting in the room and outside the window. This keeps everything consistent. Download that result, and let's call it Scene 4. Now we're going to repeat this process to create the final transformation steps. Export the last frame of your silicone pouring video, just like we did before. Here's a common issue you might run into. Sometimes the floor looks too transparent or glossy when you need it to look matte first, so it can then be polished in the next scene. If this happens, go back to Google Whisk. Use the Add Image feature in Whisk, upload that frame you just exported, and use this prompt. Create a matte plastic layer on the floor surface while still showing the shape of the black stones underneath. This gives you the perfect starting point for a polishing scene. Download this corrected image. Now, use this new matte floor image in the Grok tool with a prompt like, worker using an industrial floor polishing machine to polish the floor surface to a glossy finish. Download that polishing video, let's call it Scene 5. Finally, export the last frame of that polishing video. This should show your beautiful glossy finished floor. Upload it one more time to Grok and generate your final scene with a prompt like, people entering the room to decorate and admire the new floor. Download this final video as Scene 6. Alright, now it's time to bring everything together. Import all your scenes into CapCut in the correct order. Remember, these are time-lapse videos, so we want them to move quickly and smoothly. Select each clip and increase the speed. You can go anywhere from 1.5x for a moderate pace, all the way up to 5.0x for those really satisfying, fast transformations. Experiment with what looks best for your specific video. Once you've got all your clips arranged and sped up to your liking, go ahead and export your final video. And that's it. That is exactly how you create a complete AI floor transformation video using nothing but completely free tools. Practice this workflow a few times, tweak your prompts, experiment with different transformations, and before you know it, you'll be creating viral content consistently. Good luck with your creations, and I'll see you in the next tutorial video.